Oh, not much of a walk. Just going down here, turn it around, go back. Police don't like when you walk too close to their building. I know what it's all about too. If it's that easy to have your home taken away, maybe you're next. The police will take my house away, but then in a change of events, we'll have a new administration. And this new administration knows what it's like to have police brutality present. Yeah. No. It's fractionated. The mirror right here, it's chopped halfway. Right there, that piece needs to be missing so the choreography mirror can be full length. And then we can get the rest of the people here, install something better on top of this pavement. Yeah, go away, cars. Give us a judgment day. Unlock all the jails. Restore people's dignity. Give people jobs first. How many people shoplifting are unemployed? That should say something. Okay, so here's what we're going to get paid to do. They say you're not allowed to do this, but then Christ says, what even is money in the first place? Money's just a made-up thing people got real good at. Another person can do money differently one day, and they are the Bitcoin empire, the Jesus operating system that I told you robots are connected to back there. The full transparency nature of it is why it's referred to as Jesus. That is the code name for the operating system of the robots, just to be clear. Okay, good. Full transparency means that somebody is doing something and getting paid for it. And that's okay. Whereas right now, somebody's getting paid for it, it's not known about, and it's not all right with us. We're trying to get everybody in the same boat, following the same religion. We cannot do that with secrets. Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you believe police are there to act as a buffer? They field questions. They give indirect answers, saying, we're still working on it. We're still looking into it. By design, that is what they are supposed to do. Which is the exact opposite of the full transparency plan. So we have light versus dark, metaphorically speaking, in our time period, but it couldn't be more clear what it literally all represents. The metaphorical light and dark represents Bitcoin and full transparency and showing you what is going on. And the current system of policing represents secrecy and keeping you in the dark. remaining at the pace of still investigating, answering questions ongoing, forever. Let the truth be known, especially since it's already out there. We, the people, download what we want in our bank accounts. Basic national income. Reevaluating a money structure. Those things haven't been done by a sociologist in a while. If we look at mining camps, digging for ore, looking for silver, you'd see that there are a bunch of them over here on the West Coast that hadn't, surprisingly, nationalized their money system. They each offer different tokens at their local provisions store. In about the early 1920s, we finally started to nationalize the money system in America. Without the police in place, the money system would have been entirely valueless. The value wouldn't be there if it's not being enforced. Okay, so money means something, or more accurately, lack thereof. You don't have enough money, so now there's a punishment. The police will get you in trouble. And planet Earth hadn't always operated that way. There was a time where we did not have money. We had the ability to figure out who people were. We had a social class structure. We took care of people. We didn't enforce unjust laws against them, which in all fairness is what I see now, and I'm seeing more of it these days. We actually cared for the people back then, and I know this because of farming. Farming was a fallback on, with plenty of vegetables for all of us to eat, so we never go hungry. Farming is gonna be what ends up saving us again. But it'll correspond with another theme, like skateboarding, or golfing, or Tesla. An emphasis on agriculture will go along with the different themed cities we've got planned. The number one thing we are doing for a theme in our city is driving. It couldn't be more obvious. The land got dedicated to roads and parking lots. People's lifestyles suffered. That is still currently what we're going through. Although we will have an enlightenment phase. People will experience an epiphany. Some of it will be brought on by artificial intelligent presentations on social media sites that propagate the good truth, keeping it in repetition for us, the subscribers, to follow. That way we can be informed of the truth when it is occurring, despite what local news agencies have told us, with some level of trustability, so that I know you're telling me nothing but the whole truth. Because there are a lot of deep fakes out there these days. Okay, anyway. Starting somewhere would be good. Having a brochure or a pamphlet or an entire textbook that I could prescribe to a class and say, here's our curriculum. Here is our literature. What we will be doing with that is setting about going forth, putting that plan into action. Driving construction cranes, bulldozers, having barricades at intersections. Can I get an order placed on Amazon? And that sort of thing. Bringing in decorations that fit a theme. America is suffering because of an economy. Once a basic fixed income fixes that, we will have leftover money to spend.